Hello, my name is Peter Friend. I'm a sales and leasing consultant here at Parkway, and this is the brand new, reinvented 2014 Toyota Highland. I'm going to show you the car, and then we're going to go on a drive, because that is what really sells this car. But I'm going to show you a few of the features right now. If you'd like to come with me. These here are known as alloy wheels. They're 18 inches from here to here. What they're nice for is that they make the car look nicer than it would with just the regular hubcaps. Plus, they keep the brake rotors nice and cool. And that's very important when you have disc brakes in both the front and the back, along with Toyota's Star safety system, which is traction control, stability control, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, anti-lock brakes, and smart stop technology. This car's a four-wheel drive, it's an all-wheel drive, but even if it wasn't, you'd still be on the road at all times. Side mirrors, so if God forbid you do take off or you do hit something with the mirror, it's not going to take it off. It's just going to fold. You notice up here, this is known as vortex generators, along with these bumps up here. What those do is they allow the air, instead of swirling around, causing or reducing gas mileage, it allows the Toyota to glide right through it, and thus it's more quiet and better gas mileage. It's developed from Toyota's F1 team. Come around here. You'll notice the doors are a little bit heavier than you'd otherwise think they would be. That's because Toyota puts extra structural steel in these cars to make sure they are 100% safe for you and your family. Power windows, power mirrors, power locks, of course, all with automatic. So you just press the button and go up and down, right? As you come in here, got your automatic headlights, so you just leave them on auto and then forget it. The rest of your life, never have to turn it on. Tilt and telescopic steering wheel, along with your six-way adjustable seat, means this car will fit you like a glove. Now if we zoom in here, you'll notice you have Bluetooth for both phone and music. So what you can do through Toyota's Entune system, right, is you can hit simply audio, Bluetooth, although there's nothing paired right now, but if it was, it would show you that you're using the Bluetooth audio, which you pair with the phone. And then once you've paired with the phone, you can play whatever you want. Pandora, the music you have on there, anything through apps, etc. Got your climate controls right here. The mode, the rear, recirculated front and or defrost, all that kind of good stuff. Now, this part, this is a really nice piece of this car for the family and for the driver especially. What this is this is your center console. It has this little tray, so you can put stuff in there. But the really, really nice thing about this is this. This is a full-size purse that fits right in there. And both passengers still have armrests. Very, very useful. Now, up here, you'll notice a few buttons. Turns off your traction control. You never need to push that. It's just a Toyota system. It's better leave it on. Your snow mode, that's for snow. What it does is it shifts the gear a little bit earlier, meaning that you have less torque and thus less likelihood to spin the wheels and lose traction. Downhill assist control, that lets you go down an icy hill without spinning the wheels and thus, without losing traction. Very good safety system. And of course your differential lock. That locks your differential on, locking the four-wheel drive on to make sure you have traction at all speeds and all conditions. Now, the all-wheel drive system on this car. This all-wheel drive system is Toyota's best yet. It's called Dynamic Torque Control All-Wheel Drive. It's front-wheel drive most of the time, and then when it needs it, it kicks in the rear wheels, whether you're accelerating, whether you're turning, or whether you're in a panic driving situation. It kicks on the rear wheels to give you the traction, and to give you the acceleration, and to keep you safe, 100%. Got the 8 airbags. The driver knee airbag and the passenger seat cushion airbag are your two marginal ones, in addition to your front driver, front passenger, side driver, side passenger, and rear curtains. This car will envelop you into a cocoon of safety if, God forbid, something does happen. Now, if you come back here, you'll notice, even though this is the LE model, the regular model, 6-cylinder 4x4, it still has rear zone climate control for it. Third row seat full 8-passenger seating capacity. Very easy to access, very easy to enter, to exit, and very comfortable to sit in. As you can see, I'm not the smallest guy in the world, and even I fit in that third row. For the course, there are 3 lash points, 1, 2, and then the middle end of the third row. Making sure you have plenty of safety for your kids and plenty of safety for everyone. Now you'll notice this was the main complaint, the only complaint, not the only, but the main complaint that people had about the 2013 and back Highlander is that there wasn't enough space behind the third row. Well, now you have 13.2 cubic feet behind the third, 13.8 cubic feet behind the third row, meaning that you have enough for a stroller or 2. You have enough to get where you need to go with your entire family. Now this here, as I said, is the LE model. You can go up. You can go with the LE Plus, the XLE, the Limited, the Platinum, and the Hybrid. You're adding bells and whistles when you go up. The Hybrid gives you, this one here gives you 20 miles per gallon. The Hybrid gives you 28. What the Hybrid does is it recaptures your kinetic energy, and instead of dissipating in its heat, stores it in the battery pack. Now that leads me to another thing I would like to mention. Toyota is 100% behind these vehicles. Why wouldn't we be? They're the best on the road. Anyway, they give you 3-year, 36,000 miles comprehensive warranty, 5-year, 60,000 miles powertrain warranty. That's all the expensive stuff. And then 2 years, 25,000 miles Toyota Care, which is 2 years, 25,000 miles complimentary maintenance, and 2 years no mileage restriction, roadside assistance. That means basically is that Toyota knows that you're going to be able to keep this car for 10 years as long as it's well maintained. We're trying to get you in the habit of maintaining it well because we know it'll last, and we know that if you have a car that'll last, you're going to buy another one after that, maybe one for your kids too. So, quality, 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 and at the end of the day, you're going to be buying another Toyota. Standard business model. Coming here, you'll notice you shift it. Now, it's just like the last year's model where you have your shift modes. You can shift 1 through 6 gear. It's great to have fun with. It's also great when you're in the snow, giving you a little bit more control. And of course, more control is more safety. More safety is better. There's one thing I want to show you that workers on the rear as well. It's this here. This here is why your average American, or average person for that matter, buys a Toyota. This is your 3.5 liter dual overhead cam VVTi motor producing 268 horsepower. That is a 6-speed automatic transmission, fully sealed. This motor will last you for 200,000+ miles. That will get you where you need to go in style. Thank you. Why don't you hop in the driver's seat and we'll go for a spin.